Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Welcome back to Hoop Headlines. I'm your host, and we've got a doozy of a story for you tonight. The Miami Heat just got absolutely destroyed by the Cleveland Cavaliers in Game 4, with a final score of 138-83. That's the fourth largest margin of victory in an NBA postseason game. But what made this game so embarrassing wasn't just the final score. It was how lifeless and flat the Heat came out to play. The Cavs took control from the very start, leading 72-33 at halftime, which is not only a massive lead, but also the largest first-half deficit for any team in the postseason since the 2020 matchup between the Dallas Mavericks and the Los Angeles Clippers. Now, you'd think that with such a significant deficit, the Heat would have put up a fight in the second half, but nope. Instead, they completely checked out. The Cavs essentially made this game a formality, cruising to their fourth consecutive win over Miami in the series. Of course, we can't talk about this game without mentioning the Inside the NBA cast's brutal takedown of the Heat. Charles Barkley was particularly savage, calling it quitting and claiming that if you lose by 37 and then come back and lose by 40, you just can't stay in town, a pretty scathing critique coming from someone who has been in this position before. But hey, Heat fans might take some solace knowing that their team was basically mathematically done after the first half. Still, for a franchise with all the talent and resources at its disposal, it's gotta be tough to stomach a performance like this. Now, let's give some love to Eric Spoelstra, who took full responsibility for his team's embarrassing loss, calling it embarrassing and humbling. Yeah, that sounds about right. The Heat are already looking ahead to next year, trying to figure out how they can improve their postseason performance. Anyway, if you're a fan of underdog stories or just love watching teams come from behind to win big, the NBA playoffs might be worth checking out this time around. But for now, we'll leave it here and hope that the Heat will make some adjustments over the offseason so they can make some noise in the league next year.